Assalamu alaikum, namaste, and welcome everybody to the News Hour with your favorite host and those Jennifer Rogers. And if you are new to our channel, do not forget to share this video with all your friends and family so they are aware about all the things happening in Qatar and all around the world. And with that, we are also available on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, where we post a lot of interesting content, and it's just for you. If you haven't checked out our YouTube channel, please go ahead and do so. Our YouTube channel is also called Qatar Day, and do not forget to check out our other channel, which is called qatarday.com. And with that, I have about 3 local news and 1 international, so let's just quickly get into it. The first one being the housing of more than 5 workers in one place within the family residential area is violation of Qatar law. So the ministry's decision number 105 for the year 2020 has been issued to specify family residence areas and what is considered workers' accommodation within those areas and the expectations mentioned therein. Please to vacate the earning accommodation to avoid legal actions. Mr. Ahmad, Assistant Director of Legal Affairs Department at the Ministry of Municipality and Environment, said that the decision of the worker's description may apply to a teacher, doctor or engineer if these professions work for private establishments that are subjected to labor law, and it applies to non-professional professions also, and it added in an interview at TV Diameters. Now the law number 15 of 2020 has been issued as a Qatari legislator has paid special attention to the segment of workers that this law seeks to achieve 3 major objectives. Those are social, in preventing workers gathering, and what are considered to be gathering within families in housing areas. And the second is economic. As it has been noticed as recently there are pressure on family housing areas in particular, if it contains divided housing and where a number of workers live specifically on public sectors such as water, public services such as water, electricity and cleaning, and the third is health goals. So it is defined in the Ministry of Education and Environment resolution of number 105 of 2020 that the number of workers in worker housing areas should not exceed more than 5. Okay, now these 3 objectives have been combined in the legislative system, wherein the law of the workers gathering in the area residence is on the decision of the Ministry of Municipality and the Environment for the year 2020. Now let us talk about how Qatar Foundation's financial support has opened up new horizon dreams for students. So the financial aid and scholarship offered by Qatar Foundation Student Financial Services have helped young change makers make their mark on the world, and these stories show. So throughout the financial support is provided to talented students from all over the world. Qatar Foundation breaks down barriers that can stand in the way of learning, and the best treatment to what it makes possible comes from aspiring change makers, that is in its benefits. Now, the belief that Qatar Foundation holds in quality education being inclusive and accessible is reflected in the range of financial aid and scholarship packages it offers via its Students Financial Service Department. Over the year, they have helped thousands of young people to define their future, learning through exploring and discovering at Education City, and those who take a huge step towards realizing their potential. Now among them are Munna Al-Masari, a second-year medical student at Qatar Foundation Partner University, who received a full tuition from Qatar Foundation Merit Scholarship for the year 2019 and 2020 of the academic year. Of the Palestinian origin, she sets her sight on the career in the medical while at a high school in the US where she was born and raised. Now let us get to Qatar Foundation's take on action against the e-waste. So e-waste collection bins have been placed in locations across Education City. Qatar Foundation is encouraging members of the community to celebrate Qatar Sustainable Week by recycling their e-waste, dropping off old and used electronics and designated collection points in Education City. So the bins located at Multaka, Education City Center, in the Penrose House last building, and the Lulu Express at housing lot number 4 as a part of Qatar Foundation's e-waste drive, which launched in October and set to run until the end of December, is being held in collaboration with Al Haya Waste Management and Projects Company LLC, WLLC. Now these items can be deposited including desktop computers, monitors, printers, copier, toners, cartridges, keyboards, televisions, scanners, audio-video equipments, mobile phones, telephones and microwaves. Now however, air-conditioned refrigerator and washing machines and fluorescent lamp will not be accepted. Now after this year marks the second annual e-waste drive at Qatar Foundation. Last year the campaign lasted 7 days. This year we are delighted to have it extended to 3 months. Now we have decided to lengthen the campaign because of the overwhelming positive response we received last year, with more than 4.5 tons of waste collected in just 7 days. Ultimately, we aim to make this bin semi-permanent features. Once the electronics are collected, they are categorized and packed at the Al Haya facility, and then they are shipped to a recycling company or factory in Singapore. Now let me talk about the international bit of the day, which is the tropical storm ETA makes landfall in Florida. The tropical storm ETA has hit Florida, bringing its heavy rains and strong winds that forecast fear may lead to storm surges and flash floodings. The schools, beaches and public transport in most of the southern part of the states were shut before the ETA made landfall late on Sunday at the lower key in Florida, and it has already wrecked a lot of places in part of South and Central America. It passed through Cuba before making landfall in Florida. The National Hurricane Center warned in the early hours of Monday that the ETA would bring strong winds, heavy rains and dangerous storm surges over the part of South Florida and Florida Keys. It said that the storm has brought maximum sustained winds for 65 kilometers per hour and was moving at around 14 meter per hour, and is forecast to become a hurricane as it moves over the southeastern Gulf of Mexico. Now with this, I'm done with all the updates for today. No, I do not have any information about the entry permit yet, nor about the visa. I have told everybody many a times that whenever I do get this information, I will come up, or one of my colleague will come up and give you the information about this. But right now, no, I do not have any. With this, I'm done with all the updates for today, and thank you for so much for logging on to Qatar Day. Keep loving, keep supporting, keep watching Qatar Day, the pulse of the nation. Me, your host, and those Jennifer Rogers, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, same time, same place. Until then, remember to take care of yourself. It's very, very important. You look after yourself, you eat healthy, you stay healthy, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.